how's about this for praying that there would at least be a break in the cloud so that we can have this? How about that? All right. Believe in the good Lord, please. Especially these days. Especially these days. My name is Renard Barnes. I have the pleasure of being Mama Ya's son-in-law. My son-in-law. So, she's something else. Everybody here that's here, they know that. She's something else. So I'm gonna start with this. When I was in law school, she was really a big benefactor. She believed in me. But little did I know what it was is that she always knew that she would be utilizing my services for whatever reason. This woman just did not believe in traffic laws. They did not apply to her. I don't know how many times I had to end up in court in Patterson, Newark, a whole bunch of different areas until Tiffani said, you know, you're gonna need another attorney because you're just gonna have to abide by the laws or get another attorney. But it's all good. An amazing spirit. I'm gonna welcome everyone here. Thank you so much for coming. We appreciate you so much. The love, I'm feeling the love, the vibe throughout all the things that we were trying to do today to understand and feel and go through the metaphysics of whether we would even have this today. So I am just so happy to just see this to its fruition. We're gonna start with libations and a drum call in traditional Ghanaian spirit. Then we're gonna have Alida Staten come up. She's gonna give, in two parts, a commemoration of the life of Mama Ya. Many of you have met her at different stages of her life, but you really don't know what she has done her entire life to make her the amazing woman that she is and why we are here to celebrate today. Then we're gonna start with public remarks and tributes. What am I gonna say? 2 minutes, please. Please. I know a lot of people have a lot to say. They love this woman. We have to keep it to 2 minutes. And then we have Karen Miles, Zawadi African Dance and Drum. They're going to do a rendition of Lamba. The energy that you will get from this, from them drums, and the dance will be amazing. Then we'll have another round of public remarks and tribute. What am I going to say? 2 minutes, please. Okay. Alida's going to come up with the second part of the commemoration of the life of Mama Ya, and then remarks. And here it is. I'm an attorney, and I did not even know until just now that acknowledgments is spelled wrong. I looked at this thing about 45 times. And just now I realized that it was spelled wrong, so we're just going to have to deal with that. Forgive us. Tiffani will come up and welcome everybody in her words. Thank you for coming out in her words. And then we're gonna have a final drum call with Sunu. Okay? So without any further ado, let's begin.
Friends, lovers, family members, and sympathizers. Many great men were born, more were made, and more made themselves. Mama Ya, Jachi Awo, was born great by her maker God. She was made great by all of you here assembled. friends, lovers, drummers, and musicians. And she made herself great by using the vehicle of music and dancing to enhance humanity. Brethren, we acknowledge her presence here. Brethren, we've been called by grace to do this in fear and praise and honor to her maker. God bless you. We are a manifestation of God, and God is the manifestation of all. Brethren, we the Ghanaian believe that there is a natural spirit, and there is what? One thing, which is the natural body. Spirit, absolute, God in action, can only express itself through matter. So God expresses itself as what? Mamiya on this earth planet. Spirit is birthless and deathless. But spirit needs a medium to function on earth planet. So God manifested himself as Mamiya. She was among us. She was a mother, friend, teacher, and a lover. Brethren, let us bring our mind, feeling, and body together into this acknowledgement that we have lost somebody. God, who was incarnate on earth, is going to the world of spirit. Brethren, let us give acknowledgement to God, the Most High God, who through him we what? We were fortunate to have Mamiya as a sister, a mother, a friend, and a teacher. God bless you. Now the ceremony begins. When I say I go Atameka, a woman, you say Amen. I go Atameka, a woman means every elders hearing assemble. Amen means we are ready. Speak, we are ready. So when I say I go Atameka, a woman, you say what? Amen. Now the ceremony begins. I go Atameka, a woman. Amen. I go Atameka, a woman. Amen. I go Atameka, a woman. Amen. Ta manyaba, you say yeah. Ta manyaba. Yeah. Ta manyaba. Yeah. A call to attention, an acknowledgement of God's presence. Now, in the third one. Wakago Atameka woman. Amen. Tau manyaba. Yeah. Tau manyaba. Yeah. Tau manyaba. Yeah. Oh God of all life, all wisdom, all power, all love and all splendor. On today, we give praise and honor. Thou, by thy infinite wisdom, cause thyself to incarnate as Mamiya, we acknowledge your presence here. Take thy seat among earth, among men, and grant unto us grace. For I do this in fear and praise, in praise and honor to your name. Father, make yourself announced in glory. Take thy seat, that we may find what? Grace. That whatever we shall do today shall reflect nothing but thy infinite work, wisdom, peace, love, grace, and joy. Oh, thou the absolute, the unseen own, thou by whom Mamiya connect on this planet. I say to you that if there be any sin in this soul, while she was on this earth planet, grant unto her repentance. Grant unto her repentance. Grant unto her repentance. And erase its cause and effect. Record the memory for the sake of this earth planet. that she may appear innocent before the holy throne of judgment. Tomanyama. Oh, Mami ya. Mami ya. Yati, I won't. Make yourself enough in glory. Oh, Spirit, who was incarnate in this flesh, make yourself enough in glory. Take a seat among us. And please, make sure that whatever we shall do here shall reflect the beauty, the love, and the joy of God. Mami, you are gone, but not yet gone. For this mortal flesh of thine is infinite, but you are spirit, and spirit is deathless and deathless. On your onward journey to attainment, move on and embrace divinity. Embrace thy God. And I say unto you that through the vehicle of music and dancing, you enhance human life. Please, wherever thou art, please take thy seat. And make sure that through the power of music, through the power of dancing and drumming, we shall also walk, attain thy light. Peace be unto you. Peace be unto you. Peace be unto you. Grant unto this earth planet a revelation of love and peace. Tomanyama! 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 Oh, open thy mouth. By this, we affirm our love, our peace. We affirm our greatness as sons of men. And we say, Mamiya, abide in peace. In thy peace, remember us in paradise. Acknowledge me. Yes, Shay. Let's go. Yes, from here. Go. Where? You want to leave the glass? Could you bring that, please? When you drink or taste of this drink, you shall say, Mamiya, I love you. As from death and as from in paradise. With the divinity of my heart and the purity of my mind, I say, God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.
Let's hear it for the Barnes family dancers, please. AKA the Pyramid Dance Ensemble. Thank you. Aliya, Nia, Naima, Tiffani. Wow. That brings back great memories. We performed that together. The last time we played it was at a concert called at Xenia in there for Abraham and Xenia. Let's have it, one more applause for Abraham. As Alita said, Abraham introduced me. We're switching to Nwokro. Abraham introduced me to Mama Ya when I was a freshman. She came as a special guest and danced with the Wesleyan West African Drumming and Dance Ensemble. And she totally blew everybody away every time she performed. I was very, very humbled by her energy and her smile, her connectivity. She connected with everyone in every room that she was in, no matter how large the room or small. Her smile, her energy, her love, as our father over here said beautifully. We're going to play a piece called Nwokro, which we learned on the last trip we took together to Ghana in 2017. This is music of the Ashanti people. It's women's vocal music, always with a social message, which Mama Ya was all about, social equity for everyone. So we're gonna, the song that we sing too is the Lord's Prayer in Twi.
Everybody ready?
Thank you. This is Vida Malfamo, who performed with us with Mama Ya many, many times. And of course, Abraham at Xenia. If you knew Mama Ya, and you did because you're here, yes, please, then you love to dance. And we're going to invite everyone to dance with us right now. This piece that we're going to play is called Agbaja, formerly a warrior dance of the Ewe people, most commonly played now at funerals in the Volta region. There's a very easy dance, and I'd like to teach it to all of you who might not know Agbaja. It's a social dance, but we're going to keep our social distance. But we're going to just dance in place where you are. There's 3 moves: the beginning, the middle, and the end. And don't worry about linking up with the lead drum. Just dance when you feel it. But here's the 3 moves. Can I have go ga ga ga?
Everybody stand up. Here the low down. Right, left, left, right. Right, left, left, right.
That's the beginning. This is the preparation. And then when the lead drummer sees there are enough people being prepared, he'll play a roll. Digga, 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 digga. That's what it sounds like. Then when you hear that roll change, it's called a style. And that's when you get down with the airway movement. And you smile with your eyes at your masked partners, your masked brethren in love. Just like this. And this movement, you use this movement to tell the story of your life and your connection with Mama Ya. Think of Mama Ya when you do this. Then when you need a small break, you're going to go to the right, to the left, back and down. I'm going to show you. Ready? To the right. To the right, to the left, back and down. Okay, back and down. So here's the intro, number 1. Right, left, left, right. Then you hear the drum. Digga, 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 digga. We're going to sing a song in Ewe that is exactly the sentiment that our father who gave the opening speech. We have a song exactly expressing what you said. The earth will consume your spirit, but your spirit is breathless and deathless. It lives on. Where is my mother? Sao, she says, look in the spirit world. You won't find the body, but you will find the spirit. The value of the person is there, and you connect with it. No niega bulo, apika makono ne. Sao she ben on niega gwe, maike. No niega bulo, apika makono ne. Sao she ben on niega gwe, maike, maikono ne. Sao she be baba dunawe. Baba dunu maduga betoko baba madu. Baba dunu maduga betoko baba madu. No nega bulo apita makono nere. Sao shike no nega kwe maike maikono nere. Thank you very much. Thank you for dancing. Please let me have one more round of applause for the Rhythm Monsters and Montclair State University West African Drumming and Dancing Group. Thank you. Great job, guys.
All right. Well, for those who were told about this, we told you that this would be unusual, that this would be different, that this would be a celebration, you know. Yeah. Is that energy? Oh, please give it up for them again. Please. That's the energy that Mama Ya enjoyed. That was the essence of her being. That's what made her tick. You know, that's the blood that was in her veins that kept her to be the person that she is. I don't want to say was. I want to say is.
Is.
All right. Now I got some housekeeping here. Now, we got 3 cars that are parked over there. I said before we need to move them. It's going to ruin the whole event if the police come. Okay? So the license plates are, and I'm going to call you out. I tried not to do that, but I'm going to call you out right now. It's N69 KSC YBV94C K76 KSF. 3 cars. Please, we have to get those moved. Okay? Yeah, we have to get them moved. Okay? All right. Sister Alita, we're going to have Sister Alita just do this other part of the life of Mama Ya. Then my wife's going to talk about her mom. And then with drum call, and then that's it. Okay? Everybody good? Yeah. All right.
As well as New Jersey. She also provided employment opportunities for other artists, dancers, drummers, visual artists, providing them with streams of income through her business and company, which she established. Obtaining these gigs and residencies or workshops, people never knew when they might be called upon for work. Paula commanded respect, especially for performing artists, often challenging others who would refer to her craft as just a hobby, suggesting that she should provide artistic services for free. She would often be heard asking clients, let me see if I can do this like her, what do you do for a living? And if they did, and do you do it for free? Inferring that they should give her career choice the same as it was not a hobby. Paula also always enjoyed traveling and learning new languages and cultures. While she did not cross off all the places listed on her bucket list, she was working on it hard. During her lifetime, she visited over 23 countries in Africa, Asia, South America, and the Caribbean, and had the chance to visit multiple cities in over 20 states across the USA, from New Jersey as far away as Alaska, California, and Hawaii. Gone but never forgotten. She will always walk with us wherever we go. Thank you so much for blessing us and being a part of our lives. With love, your family and friends. Tiffani? I'm looking for the new queen, and I'm going to call her Mama Tiffani.
No.
But one more before Tiffani. All right. Alafia, blessings to all of you. I am standing here before you as actually an accomplished African dancer because of Mama Ya. I met Mama Ya when she was doing her residency in Toronto, Canada. Because no matter where she goes, she picks up children. I was walking across my campus. I was working on my undergraduate degree at the time in dance. Had my ballet slippers, and I was walking towards her, and she looked at me, she says, "Hello,
with that beautiful smile of hers. And she said to me, you need to come and take my class. And from there, that was it. I actually moved in with Mama Ya after finishing my degree, took my babies with me, and came to the US. And the rest was history. In addition to doing ballet and modern, I started learning Ghanaian dance. I had the pleasure of dancing with Abraham Adzinia and so many others. My children call her Mom. I know she is in the ancestral world and she is always with us. I do not teach a dance class without honoring her in what I do in my warm-ups and everything. She has inspired my life in dance. She has inspired my life in terms of family, in terms of perseverance, because no matter what I was going through, I would always hear her words about just pushing forward. She was just such an amazing person. And I know, Mama, Ibaye, that you are with us and that you will always be with us. So please always remember, when you're feeling down, just think about that smile.
So a Paula story. I met Tiffani in Syracuse. We're going back to the 80s. And I remember Tiffany's mother was coming up. And I saw her at a party, I might add. She was dancing. She was dancing. She was, getting down. I'm like, Tiff, that's your mom? No. So I remember I pulled her to the side. And I said, you know, Paula, I'm going to marry your daughter. She said, that's your problem. I'm expecting something else, you know. Wow. One more story before we go to public remarks. Unfortunately, and I'll go over that with respect to the public tribute. So, I learned about dance through Paula and drumming through Paula. I always wanted to drum, and I learned it through her and all the people that are here that introduced me to drums, some here and some not. My teacher Ozzy's over there. I saw him. There go Ozzy. You know, so I connected with the drum through Paula. And one thing, I don't know if y'all remember Sister Kutunge. Sister Kutunge told me never stop drumming. So I told her that I never would stop drumming, and I need to get back to doing it on a weekly basis because, you know, every time I drum, it's special. But let me talk about this show that I was helping Tiffani out with, and her mother was on the stage, and she turned around and started dancing with her butt. I mean, these girls think they can twerk. She started dancing with her butt. I said, yo, Tiff, what's your mother doing? What's going on here? But that was her. She was show. That's it. It was all about her being amazing on stage and being amazing in life. Mama Ya. Give it up to Mama Ya, please. Okay. So we had a poetic tribute by a long, dear friend of Mama Ya, Bobby Riley. But with the weather and the conditions, she just couldn't make it. It was just a little bit too much for us to hook up the audio for her poem. But I know that you would have enjoyed that. But unfortunately, we cannot have Bobby Riley entertain us with her words of wisdom and her long-standing history of activism, fighting for righteousness. And Montclair, anybody that goes way back in Montclair, they should know Bobby Riley. Give it up to Bobby Riley. She was a trailblazer. Is a trailblazer. You know, we are nowhere without the people that fight ahead of us. That people, you know, the people that cut through the weeds with the machete. Right? That's why we here can enjoy the freedoms that we have in life for people like that. So let's give it up to Bobby Riley, even though she couldn't give the poet tribute. All right, so we're going to open it up for public remarks and tributes. Like I said, people can come on up. All right. We'll make sure that we spray the mic to continue with our COVID practices. All right, try not to put your lips right on the mic, please. I have a tendency of doing that, so I'm gonna say, please don't do what I do, okay? But people can come up, public remarks, tributes, like I said, 2 minutes, please. And after that, we will be having lumber.
Thank you very much. A friend of mine introduced Mama Ya to me in the late 80s after her 2 years of study in African dance from Ghana and various African countries and their cultures. She showed me an outstanding ability of these dances. Mama Ya was a person of absolute integrity, great warmth, and human understanding. Mama Ya was a remarkable dancer with an ability, with an abundance enthusiasm. Her stage presence and dance techniques were of an exceedingly high caliber. She was a great performer with an ability to pass on not only her technical knowledge of the dance, but also her great joy for the dancers. Mama Ya was a dynamic, articulate dancer, very serious about her art forms, demonstrated a high level of motivation to work hard and succeed. Mama Ya had a marvelous attitude towards humanity, life, education, music, dance, culture, and spirituality. She was open-minded, receptive, easygoing, and was well respected by her peers and all. Mama Ya, we miss you and your beautiful smile. May you rest in peace. Thank you.
I know that y'all not gonna sit down there and say nothing about Mama Ya. Anybody else got anything to say about Mama Ya? If not, we move on. Let's go.
As I mentioned, I met Mama Ya when she was in graduate school and I was in undergrad with Robert. Joe was one of the teachers there, and Allison Brown was also in that ensemble. And we did a lot of traveling then, but we also became sisters at that time. She was my big sister. I have a lot of sisters of blood, bone, and spirit. And I love them all, but this one, she was my sister for life. My college big sister, my dance teacher, my spirit guide, godmother to my daughter, my refuge, and my friend. She had an emeritus level residency in my house. We lived 2 states away and she could just show up, open the door, I might come home and she would be there. She was my soul sister, my heart sister. She was family. We taught together. We sang, danced, played music together. We created together. We raised our kids together. We raised hell together. We learned and suffered together for more than 40 years. I turned to her with every difficulty, and she to me. We were each other's judgment-free zone. We got through it all together. My dear sister Mama, y'all joined the ancestors on a Friday night, and my heart broke. There are many, many reasons I don't want to remember 2020. But I know that because of her, she is the one beautiful thing that 2020 has brought. 1 week before she left, we were talking about planning Juneteenth virtually because of COVID. We had a few months earlier finished celebrating Kwanzaa together, face to face. And this was going to be our first foray into doing virtual work, and I was looking forward to it. But she was not to be with us in the flesh. She was to be with us in the spirit. I am so grateful that she graced my life. I am so thankful for her spirit.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Matilda. I work for the Montclair Public Library. Paula, if it wasn't Kwanzaa, it was Paula. That's how we did it, Kwanzaa and Paula. So if anyone ever been to my programs before, that was it. She did it all. Cheryl hired me 20 years ago. I just retired in August, and that's where the connection goes. Me, Cheryl, and Paula. So I'm going to keep it under 2 minutes. And we were getting ready to work on Juneteenth. Let's get ready to work on it. And I said, come on, let's do it. And things happen. But well, I just want to say I thank her so much. Because, hey, without those programs and those dancings, I don't know what I was going to do. But I vowed, because I did retire, but I'm going to keep the programs going. Even if I have to do it for free. Tiffani, you hear me? We're going to keep those programs going at the Montclair Public Library. Thank you so much. Paula, bless you.
And I grew up together in the culture, dancing, singing, and educating our children. But what I want to talk to you about, and I know many of you know, there's a reason we call her Mama Ya. And in 1994, my daughter was one of 8 children integrating a white private school in New Jersey. She was losing her mind. Mama Ya and my art sister Karen saved my baby's life. I took her to the Montclair YW, and my baby took dance classes after a day long of being asked if she could bring drugs from Newark to her private school. And I remember when Ya told her she could dance and perform, and we took her, and Karen made her the most beautiful outfit, and my baby was like, for graduation, she recited Maya Angelou's Phenomenal Woman. Mama Ya made my baby girl a phenomenal woman.
Yeah.
All right, this is going to be hard. But I want to start with the word legacy. As Mama Ya would call me, Nadia. I was privileged to be a student of hers, starting at the age of 9 years old. Now, I'll be 41 this year. I miss her terribly, but I will always honor her. I'm blessed for her to have her energy, her love, to even touch my daughter. We are all here to celebrate her life, her energy, her love, her discipline, her tenacity, her energy. I thank all of you for coming here today to bless and be a part of this celebration of her life and be a part of her legacy.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mujiba, and I'm an elder on the Zawadi School of African Dance. Okay, and I'm here to say that Mama Ya meant the world to all of us. And actually, the last time I spoke to Mama Ya was on Mother's Day. We had a Mother's Day Zoom conference on the phone, and we were all there, and we were giddy, laughing, talking, and with the virus going on, oh my God, we don't see anybody or talk to anybody really. So we had a really nice, close, girly talk. About 15 or 20 of us was on that Zoom conference on Mother's Day, and as a matter of fact, she passed a few days after that. And so it totally took everyone by surprise. So our prayers are with the family, and know that Mama Ya will always be with us, and especially in our hearts. And know that she is with the dancers that have went on before us, that have went on before her. Dewande, Zenobia, Katunge, and so many others are waiting up there just dancing. Okay? But you know, I would like to, one more thing about Mama Ya. I'm going to keep it short. You see this picture right here? You see these pictures in the front? She had a contagious smile. Contagious. I don't care how bad you might have felt that day. But when you see Mama Young coming towards you, girl, you had to smile or something. You couldn't frown. There's no way you could frown or keep a frown on your face. So with that, I would just like to share a very short poem about smiling during Nash. And here it goes. What is the power of a smile? A smile is a form of charity. Smiles appear when you appreciate what God has blessed you with. One smile from you immensely increases the universe's beauty. The power of your smile can mend a broken heart. No need to say a word because your smile speaks volumes. A smile happens in a flash, but the memory lasts forever, like fine art. I know sometimes you smile even though your eyes have thousands of tears. A smile is a curve that can set everything straight for years. Smile. Let me see everybody smile. I can't see because you have your mask on. But, you know, smile. It look good, don't it? Don't it feel good? So if you feel a smile coming on, don't let it go undetected. Pass it on and let everyone you meet get infected. Mama Yard, Mama Yard. So now this brings me to, I thank you for allowing me to share that poem with you. I would now like to introduce to you a phenomenal woman, oh my God, and a phenomenal dance company. Okay. A phenomenal woman whose mission has been to enhance the souls and minds of young men, women, boys, and girls of our community through traditional African dance, music, song, and history. All right, born and raised in Jersey City, her professional dance career began in 1982 or before that time. She was so inspired from watching the young learn and enjoy the art of their heritage that she found her own Zawadi School of African Dance. She is the founder and director of Zawadi, and she has known Mama Ya, like many of us, for over 25 plus years. She would like to share a few words with you. I present to you Karen Miles.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for coming. Words cannot express how I feel right now. I just can't believe we're here celebrating the life of Mama Ya. I keep thinking that I'm in a dream, a bad dream that I haven't woke up from. But I have to realize it's not a dream. I have to hold on to all the times me and Mama Ya had together, the good times. Mama Ya had such a beautiful spirit. Her smile and energy lifted up the universe. I've known Mama Ya for over 25 years. I think longer than that. She was my mentor and a great one at that. I called her and texted her at any time, and she was always there for me, offering me great advice and lifting my spirits when needed. She was Zawadi's, anybody that's come to the Zawadi show, she was our mistress of ceremony for our annual concerts for over 15 years. She was one of our camp counselors at Camp Zawadi. She really loved those children at the camp. She would always come to camp early, the day of camp, and beads and fabric and
animal character costumes for these kids, and then she would wait at the door and greet the kids with a beautiful smile, and they just love that. The kids just love. There's a couple of campers over there. Yeah, the children really loved her, and I love her too. Your legacy will live on in each and one of us, Mamiya. The heavenly gates has opened up to a beautiful soul, a mentor, a grandmother, a mother of Ghana, a sister, a dancer, a community advocate, and her smile of joy. I'm going to really miss you, Mamiya. I still can't believe we're here for this. For everyone that has known Mamiya, consider yourself blessed to have known such a great person. Hold on to all the joys that she has brought in your way. For Mamiya and for the Barnes family, the McCoy family, Franklin family, hold on to the wonderful memories you have, for her spirit lives on in each and every one of you. In honor of Mamiya, she loved to dance Lamba. Anybody that know Mamiya, Lamba Sunu was her #1 thing. And we're going to be doing that for you today. First we're going to do Lamba, and at the end when we do the ending, we're going to do Sunu, and this is when everybody can just come in and just share your love for Mamiya. Thank you so much for listening. I'm sorry I was a little shaken up, but you know why. Thank you so much.
So if you haven't had the opportunity and you want to know more, please go on to the website from the funeral home and read the rest of the story. Look at the photographs and visualize what this woman continues doing, what she learned in Africa. She formed the dance company Hedzele African Movement, which toured various cultural events, venues, colleges. She held several dance residencies at Bates College in Lewiston, Maine, Livingston College in New Brunswick, and a summer residency in Toronto. She moved to Rochester. She used to call it Rottenchester. In 1984, to live with her then fiance, Dr. Pasmore Kuranchie, as he finished up his doctorate in statistics from Rochester Institute of Technology. They returned a year later and married of her beloved father, and I really miss William C. McCoy. Prior to Tiffani graduating from school and going off to Syracuse University, onto her grandchildren, as was evidenced today, along with other young children in Essex County. The young dancers would perform at various venues in the area, with Aliya at the forefront. And I remember the last time I saw them do that dance, I think Aliya was in diapers.
Ay, ay, oh niño, ay, ay, oh my Israel, my dear niño, oh my dear boy, why? ye wasasito. Senyao ya no sono waenda tujani. Epaya ketien. Sejo di kwemona. Odi ye kaino. Empire consorem de jani. Epi bonemo. Now na helie. Kenya wodei. Kenya ni monya mene awojada. Eraji. Everybody.
Probably co-sign on this. You know, we talk about her with Ghanaian dance and African dance. You know, we didn't even touch on her knowledge of Haitian dance. She was an aficionado with Haitian dance. She really studied that and used to drag me to the many classes and the many performances that she did, studying with Frisnier Augustine and Sir Sanjus. That was a treat for many years. She'll never forgive me. She'll never forgive us if we don't play that Christmas music. Oh yeah. There we go. That between that and the old movies, and her and my aunt used to get together every Christmas and watch It's a Wonderful Life. Yes, It's a Wonderful Life. Every time it came on, it come on 50 times. So that was between that, Perry Mason, and Law and Order. I think she's seen every episode of Law and Order, and she could, tell you she didn't remember what it was. So that was just her. That was
Tell
her
it all.
thing. Yeah. But the one thing about my mother is she loved to teach. She loved that was her thing. She really, really loved to teach children, and especially kids with special needs. That was her thing. And My kids could tell you, like, she used to teach in the summertime at JFK School in New York.
Yes.
And she would go down there, and you know, it's a school just for special needs kids. And she would teach there in the summertime, and at the end of the summer they would have a big performance. And she would have those kids dressed up. She would have the wheelchairs dressed up. She would have the kids jumping and moving from all over the place. And she would always have my kids involved in it. And, you know, they would have to schlep everything for her because she always had a vision, you know, and her vision in her mind was always bigger than what anybody could put together. And she didn't want to hear you say that you couldn't do it, because in her mind, she was dreaming about doing it and everyone had to do it. And it was always a big production and big performance, and she didn't care. She just didn't care because her kids were just going to do it. And that was just her. You know, and we all had to live with it. We all had to live with it every day. So I thank everyone for coming. It is just, it's different. Being an only child, she took me every place, you know. Like I was telling Robert, who goes to Africa with a 5-year-old by herself and knows no one, you know, leaves her husband in 1974. Only my mother. But she did it. She did it. She stayed in the dorm. She put me in private school there, and you know, and Kofi knows because he was there, and she was gonna study African dance, and that's what she did, and she made it happen. You know, she made it happen. And she was determined. I mean, most with no phone, no cell phone, no, you know, nothing, no, didn't have any money. She was a student, and you know, off she went to Ghana. 5-year-old and stayed there for a year and did what she had to do, and let me tell you, they and Abraham, you know, Ghanaian dance is not easy, and she had to learn it, and she had to learn the dancing, the drumming, the singing, and they beat her behind. Like, trust me, they beat you if you didn't get it right, Vida. If you didn't get it right, they beat you.
really working with over the past month and a half. We will be presenting to you guys a West African dance called Funda. It is from Liberia and it is a welcoming dance. So these are my ladies up here. We're going to get started. If you guys are feeling it, please clap your hands. So definitely love you ladies up here. Can we hear you? Yes. All right, we're ready. Thank you.
And you're going to be part of the audience. So give yourselves a hand.